The Warriors had some games. They did not win any of them, unfortunately. So they lose on Wednesday against San Antonio. That was disappointing. They lose against Cleveland on Thursday, but the game that we're gonna focus in a little more on is on Sunday. They end up losing against Houston last night, 117-116. But Curry came back. Steph Curry was in the lineup after many games. He finally made his return, and he was hot. He was on fire. He was back in a big way. He was back. He was the dude, man. He was a limited minutes restriction, so I think he only played 26 total minutes instead of the normal 35-ish or 36 minutes to 40 minutes that we would expect him to play, come playoff time. But so this is, it's good to see him back. It's good to see him, play, even if it was a little bit more restricted type minutes. He was hitting a lot of shots. Unfortunately, the only shot, people are going to talk about the last shot he missed. Unfortunately, it would have been the game winner. But that happens from time to time. I'm not going to bemoan him missing a shot. Michigan is up by 6 as we start the second half. That's where that is. Okay. Anyway, so the important thing is Curry's back. It sounds like, no bad ill effects from the game. So we're going to move forward, assuming that he's going to keep playing. There's 4 games this week, and there's only 4 games left in the season. The Warriors are going to finish under 500. That last loss last night put them at 42 losses, which guarantees a record under 500. So that's unfortunate. So upcoming games, you're hosting the Sacramento Kings and the Lakers Tuesday and Thursday. Then you're going up to Sacramento on Friday, and then you're going down to LA to play the Clippers on Sunday, the 12th. And then that is how the season ends. And then from there,
they're locked in as the 10.
They're locked in as the 10 though. So I'm not terribly worried about, what happens from there. Yeah, they're 4 games back of the 9 seed. And they are 11 games clear of the 11 seed. So yeah, they are locked in. There is an out. I think mathematically it might possibly be possible to sneak up to the 9 seed still. So they're not like locked in, but they're locked in to the 10 seed. Like they're going to be the 10 seed. The only question is, are they going to be traveling down to LA to play the Clippers, or are they going to be traveling up to Portland to play the Trailblazers? So, and then, once that happens, do they win that game? If they win that game, they then have to play the loser of the 7-8 game.
Right.
And so the Suns right now look like they will be the host of that game because they are 3 games behind the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are the 6th seed. Okay. They are also 3 games clear of both the Clippers and the Trailblazers, who are tied for the 8th seed. Okay. So as it stands right now, that's kind of where it is. The Suns are going to be the 7th seed. So they are going to host that game between whoever finishes, in the 8th seed, either the Clippers or the Trailblazers. That's kind of where what we're trying to, see now at this point is who finishes 8, who finishes 9, because, that's what we need to know at this point. So yeah, that's just kind of what this week is about is, where are the Warriors traveling to play this 9-10 game, and who are the Suns going to be hosting for the 7-8 game? That's kind of what we're waiting to see for this play-in tournament. And it sounds, and if I remember correctly, all of the play-in tournament games are going to be on Amazon, I believe, if I remember that correctly. So, find your best buddy with the Amazon a subscription for that. So unfortunate, but that's the way the streaming rights and the broadcast rights went in the latest negotiations. Yeah. Just a couple of notes about the Moses Moody injury. We didn't really get to talk about this. So it's a patellar tendon injury. He had surgery to repair it. There were some doctors who talked about it, and the way that you fix it, it involves sewing the tendon together and reattaching it to the patella, which is your kneecap, for those of you who don't speak doctor. So the typical time frame for recovery is 9 to 12 months. He injured it in March. So we're looking at basically, if we're super lucky and he heals very, very quickly, maybe a Christmas time return. Like if he heals up really, really fast and ahead of schedule, like incredibly super rosy colored glasses, like the glass is like 7/8 full. We're talking Christmas as a return. I would caution against that and just not even count on him being able to play next season. If he does play, we're talking about him returning for the last couple of weeks of the season, and then having him maybe for the playoffs as like a spot contributor. So that's kind of the more realistic time frame, I think, for Moses Moody. Is he's a spot contributor at the back the last couple of weeks of the season. So that's more what I would expect for him to be.